This is a story I'll sing. Maybe someday someone will hear. But for now, alone I stand, singing my songs of tears. Every one of us here is a product of our environment, our lived experiences. Every word that we speak, every action that we make, this is society approved. That is not society approved. But what happened to the parts of us that are rejected, misunderstood, and pushed away? What happened when we are the one who reject ourselves, misunderstand ourselves, and push ourselves away? I brought with me today a letter. Well, technically it's a love letter. When's the last time you guys received a love letter? Are you ready to receive one? This is actually a love letter from 9 years ago. The author, the soul. The recipient was to the 27 years old me, but today I'd like to share with everyone. The title of this love letter is called A Wake-Up Call, the Soul's Voice. And this is also a love letter from me to each and every one of you here today, to the deepest parts of you, the ones that maybe you have to shut away because they're not okay. So I really want to invite you to be present, to soften your breath in your body and just receive a love letter. Okay. Without proper guidance and loving support, the world becomes a dangerous and much to fear place. We interact in fear and see ghosts everywhere we turn. Racism, sexism, ableism, ageism, casteism, discrimination based on sexual orientations and religious affiliations. Anything that is different and does not fit into my worldview or the majority worldview is viewed as dangerous, to be feared, to be punished, to be rejected. A fearful world is the ideal breeding ground for trauma. We were born our ideal selves, full of joy, love, and freedom, with the potential to achieve anything our hearts truly desire. But living made us forget our true selves. We turn to outside of ourselves for what we desire. We look to others to give us love. We look to possessions to give us joy. We constantly move to experience different people and places to give us freedom. We will never find what we seek for outside of ourselves, for they belong to the impermanence. Only that which is true and internal falls into permanence. We forgot that love is our truest human expression. We forgot to love, how to give and receive love. We hurt the people we care, and we hurt ourselves by hurting the people we care. To forget to love is to forget ourselves. We become lost children, lost to ourselves. We forgot who we are, where we come from, and why we are here. We forgot our eternally forgiving and supporting mother and life-giving father. We forgot to breathe. To let ourselves be nourished by spirit. Enemies to our bodies, feelings, and desires. We keep our bodies tight and frozen, high jaws, stiff neck, hunched shoulders, rounded chest, lock hips, block emotions. We interact with others and move in fixed ways, depriving ourselves of spontaneity, of expression in life. We give our power away by trying to fit in instead of living, keeping ourselves in small and limited roles, staying with what is familiar. All limiting beliefs inherited from familial generations before us, culturally and socially. All stories we hold on to define ourselves, the perceived victim roles. We fall into neat places that others designate for us, silencing our heart's desires, our soul expression, our spirit connection. We lose ourselves when we silence our inner voices, our soul song and dances. We forgot the last we laughed heartedly, cried courageously, and loved fiercely. The last we paused to take in the salty smell of the sea, enjoy the twinkling of the night stars, and watch the leaves dance on the tree. We forgot to pause to inhale the smell of our lovers, to caress the soft heads of our little ones, to gently sing and dance with the wind. Slowly, slowly, we lose our voice. The ability to speak our truths, the ability to be our truth. With the loss of voice goes our power. We lose color from life and no longer see with the eyes of an innocent child, but instead see a world of snakes and thieves. Magic is limited to fairy tales, and all we experience are duties, obligations, and a sense of estrangement. Life is boring and we constantly seek to stimulate ourselves, whether through our senses, possessions, sex, or even knowledge seeking. We numb ourselves so we do not feel what is going on in the world, what our actions are doing to the world. We numb ourselves so we do not hear our internal self cry, the desecration of our bodies, minds, and soul. We numb ourselves so that we can stay in jobs we hate, work, and live with people who hate us, and give everything that is truly important to us, health, dreams, relationships, for things we do not even care about. We numb ourselves with plastic foods, cigarettes, booze, mindless activities, and we socialize that to be okay. We make it acceptable and teach it to our next generation. What lies ahead? I do not know. But do not wait till sickness ails you. Death knocks on your door. Economic crisis crashes. Retrenchment arrives. Divorce rears its angry head. Before deciding to do something about it, choose love, choose joy, choose freedom, thrive, and not survive. Give yourself a reason to jump out of bed in the morning Give yourself a reason to feel excited again. Why are you here? What do you believe? And what do you fight for? My name is Ray Yu. I'm a speaker and counselor. Thank you all for being a part of my journey and for allowing me to be a part of yours. And I would like just to end on with a song just as how I started, if it's okay. This is a story I'll sing. Maybe someday someone will hear. Now I stand surrendered in peace. No longer am I in fear.
Thank you. Yes, you did. Thank you so much. At the moment, I thought I was at Lord of the Rings.